Hello, my name is Alfred. This is my second testimony video. I made one a year ago, around August or September 2018, and I'm making another one again in 2019, around same time, because I still don't have much information about my family members. I came to the United States in 2015 as an international student. This is my China's national ID card, as you can see. And this is my I-20. I came here for my university degree, and I have been here since in university since I came here. In 2016, Chinese government started mass incarceration of Uyghurs. Because of that, I lost contact with my parents. It's not that I just one day I lost contact, but it's more because contacting my parents or my parents contacting me become a very risky thing for them, and because most of the people detained were either who traveled or studied abroad or have family members abroad, etc. So day by day, I lost contact, and by the time I realized it's been a while since I contacted my parents, but I thought that they were just doing okay because my father works at state TV. He is a TV producer and journalist. My mom was a mathematics teacher at elementary school in Ulja City. I thought they were just doing okay. They were just busy with their lives, just too afraid to contact me, and I was also too afraid to contact my parents. But in 2018, around August, around this time, from a Kazakh family friend of mine who fled to Kazakhstan, I learned that my father, Erkin Tursun, he is a TV producer and a journalist in Ili TV station. He got arrested and very quickly sentenced to prison. And my mom, Gulnar Pilet, mathematics teacher at Ili Yining Uljan number 5 elementary school. I heard that she was detained way before my father. She was detained around the end of 2017. I don't know if it's November or December, but I heard that she was detained around the end of 2017 to a concentration camp, and my father is detained to just directly sent to prison. I also heard that my other relatives, including my cousin Ilzat Ghini, he's just like me. He is a student studied abroad in the beginning of 2017 because of many pressures from the Chinese government asking him to return, and he returned because of his girlfriend wanted him to go back, and he went back, and I heard that he got sentenced to 15 years prison. And my grandfather's brother, Abdüşkür Hacım, or Abdüşkür Ablis, he's a businessman, and he's also well known. I heard that he was detained, and he was detained a day before his neck surgery. He was hospitalized at the time. He was going to have his neck surgery, but I heard that he was detained, and since then there's no information since 2017. And his son, Khalid, he was a restaurant owner. I heard that he was also detained. This Abdüşkür Hacım's sons and his son-in-law and other relatives also detained to the camps or prisons, but I still don't have much information since then. I sent my parents what happened to my family, what happened to my father's case, my parents' case to United Nations Working Group on Enforced or Involuntary Disappearance. But I still they also officially asked China about my parents' situation, where they are, but I still don't have, Chinese government didn't reply any of those messages. I also wrote to Chinese embassy asking them to release my parents and give information about my parents, but I still don't have, it's been over a year and a half, I still don't have any information about my parents. Chinese government said that at the time I made my first testimony video, Chinese government was denying the existence of the camps, but later, they first denied it in United Nations, ironically, and later they acknowledged the existence of the camps, but said those are for like vocational training centers for people to get employed, to get technical skills. But both of my parents are university graduates. Both of them are very successful in their own career. My father is won many awards, like including the regional and national awards, even by Chinese government, for his works as a journalist and a TV producer. My mom is a very simple mathematics teacher. She doesn't need any employment. Both of them have been working for their my father's case, Ili TV station. For my mom's case, Hulja number 5 elementary school for like over 25 or 30 years, since early 90s, and they don't need any education or technical training. And later Chinese government has been like changing their how they're phrasing it. Like they're now like sometimes they're saying it's for like religious extremists. But as you can see, my mom doesn't even have headscarf because she's a mathematics teacher at this school. They're not allowed to like do all those things. She added Chinese government saying those are like sometimes they even say that those camps are for like teaching Chinese. But both of my parents like fluent in Mandarin. My mom even teaches since China eliminated Uyghur language in schools in 2009. My mom had been teaching her old classes in Mandarin, so she doesn't need any education, including my father. I hope United States and other governments to pressure Chinese government to release my parents, and I also hope Chinese government to release my parents. I heard that my mom might have been released around like February or March or April of this year 2019. After a EU inspection in the region, I heard that a lot of people got released from the camp, both temporarily, and some of them were sent to the factories as to work, without any salary, and it's just another way of keeping them detained. And yeah, but I still it's been over 6 months. I still couldn't confirm this news because I called both of my parents' phone numbers. It's saying that my parents' phone numbers doesn't exist. 空号 which means in Chinese empty number. So when I called them, both of their numbers now saying that the number you dial doesn't exist even. So this is a case about my parents, and I couldn't confirm if whether my mom is released or not because I still don't have any information about her, and it's been over 1.5 years since my father detained, and still there is no single information about him. I hope Chinese government to release my family members immediately, and I also hope international community can do something to stop this cultural genocide against Uyghur people. 3 million people already detained into concentration camps. And China was last year, around this time last year, China was even denying the existence of these camps. And now they're saying, oh, we released most of them. How, I don't know how to phrase it, but I really hope international community to do something to stop this cultural genocide in 21st century. The camps, everything is just a small part of the whole big story. And there is a confirmed news about 500,000 Uyghurs being transferred to jails all over China from camps. And no one knows where they are, if they're still alive, and etc. And there are a lot of other things happening about forced marriage of Uyghur girls to Han Chinese and other stuffs. And I'm not going to talk about that here, so I hope international community can act on there is nothing like this in any part of the world since Holocaust in this large scale, in this severity. But we are not even seeing any reaction from obvious reaction from Chinese any other governments or any head of the state talking about it. It's really tragic, and I hope I'm sorry about that. I got a bit lost in my thoughts. Thank you.